It's time to get right into chasing for the playoffs. How are we all doing, everybody? Welcome in. Scunthorpe sit 5 points outside the playoffs with 6 games to go. It's going to be interesting, but we do have to play West Brom, who are up there, and we do have to play some teams sort of in and around us. Blackburn to start with, Birmingham, and then West Brom. Blackburn away, we are very, very good away from home. We have the 3rd best away record in the league. And if you don't believe me, away record, look at us. We sit 3rd. We've actually won the joint most away games this season, which is kind of incredible considering we've also conceded 30 goals away from home. But yeah, there's a couple of big defeats in there. But most of the time when we're conceding, we're actually winning. We're just winning absolute barnstormers of games. I don't want to cry. But if we come into here and we look at the XG table, we should be 4th. Unbelievably, we should be 4th. And I think a lot of that boils down to the fact that our home form, our home form is quite meh. If you look at all the other teams above us, like Burnley, who are top of the league, they don't even have the best home form in the league. QPR have the best home form in the league. We obviously lost away at QPR, but we did beat QPR at home. So that was nice. That was our first home win of the season, was QPR at home. But yeah, we are looking for the outside shot of playoffs. We've looked at the run-in for playoffs last time out, and we actually have quite a good home form. We played a friendly because we had people missing. It was a weekend off, and so we wanted to keep the weekend run going. And then we beat poor Graham St. Prim's 20-0 at home, and hopefully Drakus and Schreurs getting 12 of those goals between them, actually could have given them some good little bits of confidence. He scored on the international stage. He's a pleasure to work with. Who does he score for? Who is he away with? Bolivia, that's right. So he scored on international duty, which is good news for him. Again, a little bit of confidence boost maybe. So we had our youth intake last time. It was slightly underwhelming, to say it lightly. No big stars coming through as of yet. These guys are probably championship players, which is still quite good. For a youth intake, in a way. This guy has 2 determination. His personality is terrible. Charlie Williams is probably the better one out of the 2 3.5 star potentials. There is this left winger who does have decent potential, but is not currently sitting very good. But that high determination, the determined personality, and the decent work rate should see him hopefully pick up a little bit of the slack. But yeah, most of it really is just meh. We're not taking the 1.5 star players because I don't see the point. But yeah, beating Blackburn first will be very, very useful. We are needing to have a quick look. We will have a look once we finish the season. Now we've got a world scouting package, we can start to have a look at people soon that'll be expiring within the last couple of months. But look at some of these players that we can now see coming through that we might be able to look at and think, hang on a minute, this guy is 6'6" goalkeeper, Venezia goalkeeper. He 16 to 20 one-on-ones is filling me with a nice little bit of confidence, depending on how good that positioning is. He might be somebody at 30, even at 35 for a season or so, that might be quite useful. But yeah, the season ends today. We do have that to build upon. I'm actually gonna cancel this because I've decided that basically for the rest of the season we're just focusing on goal scoring. Because that's probably gonna be our greatest strength, and yet also right now, having looked at the XG table, is our biggest weakness at the same time. So getting the chance conversion trainings in, even instead of this, is going to be something that is useful for us going forward. I think, like, coming into the end of the season, I think. But yeah, like, the money that we've made from sales this season, I think will be interesting. Jose Mourinho is Portugal manager, okay. But yeah, will be somewhere which we can look at and think about going forward. Like, we're gonna probably lose that money from the transfer budget. It's not the end of the world. Sean Stewart, he wants a new contract. I think I'm gonna leave it because I'm not certain on whether I'm keeping him yet. I want to have a look at the potential left backs that are out there that we can maybe snap up and sign. Our youth candidates lose to our under 18s. That's not surprising. But yeah, we've got the youth players in basically up to 2.5 star. Josh King he's not playing representing the Czech Republic. He's representing Scotland. Good for him. And then yeah, like we're ready. Match prep, defending and attacking free kicks. Sure, that's fine, Mr. Yaya Toure. But yeah, Blackburn away. We've having won 11 of our 19 away games this season does fill me with a bit of confidence that we can go away to Blackburn today and get a good result. But yeah, that's the plan. There we go. And then yeah. So we're the day before. He's transfer listed this guy. I mean, yeah, I probably would as well, considering he's also 34. That's probably the right decision. Probably the right decision. Do we have anybody? The Czech Mbappe. Interesting. Where is the Czech? I want to see the Czech Mbappe now. The Serbian, aren't you? Czech here. Here is Mr. Czech Mbappe. Yeah, he's at contract from them until there. But I mean, he's only on £470 a week. If only we could spend money, I'd have a look at him. We'll give a scout. Sure, why not? A week scout might not be the worst idea in the world. So anybody, like, what we're gonna have a look at in here is all of the English, like the players playing at English clubs that might be able to get a loan. He's playing in the Premier League, so he's not going to. Plays for your team, must be good. He must be. I mean, the Czech Mbappe. I like the sound of him. I do. That is somebody that is quite good. It's a good way to be named. That's for certain. But welcome in, Ryan. I hope you're doing well. The thing is I could get a scout report on all of these. I wish there was like a list. Because if I do that, it just shows me the top 3. So what we're gonna just do is scout anybody for a week. Everybody, just scout them all for a week so we get a base knowledge of them, and then any ones that have like decent potential will stick in our shortlist. That's the way we do it. Because some of these will only have like, I'm guessing a lot of these will have like decent potential right now for us, but at the same time, you never know. Some of them could have just absolutely dead potential, and we can kind of go, no, we don't need you. But having it's basically a free Wonder Kid Scouter. This, and that way, like we're not missing out on potential future Wonder Stars that we could then actually bring in, maybe for some of them, as soon as we get promoted to the Premier League on a cheap, if they're still at their, like this guy at Flamengo, he could be like, if he has like 5-star potential as a centre-back, he could technically, I mean, he's got 10 jump and reach. Could actually play him, depending on how good his crossing is, could effectively develop him to become a left-back. It's probably where I would play him as well, would be left-back, rather than there, but like that sort of idea. But then any of these like players in the English clubs, we might be able to loan, especially if we don't make the playoffs this season. Like I know this guy's at Man United, like, and he's very, very good. He's only got 5 and 4 because he's basically been shoved out to the right wing. Like, I'd play him dead in the middle there, like, and, like, hope to have him as, like, my main man up front this season, like, next season. Like, he is the guy that basically, if I can loan him for absolutely 0 pennies, I will definitely loan this hopefully loan next season. Like, Laws as well. Like, all of these players, like, Copenhagen and Mold will probably have, like, quite cheap asking prices for them. But yeah, even just getting a weak scout on them, just to then have an idea, right, my scouts think he's got this potential. Okay, cool. Now, I know my scouts aren't necessarily the best, and I'll probably add most of them to my shortlist anyway, just to there. But like this guy, Colo. Now, he might be, he'll probably be playing for Colo, but he's a 6'4", 17 jumper. Like, this is the kind of centre-back I would want. 17. He's already got 17 tackling. Looks like he can maybe play a pass. Like, he looks like he could become, even at 18 years of age, Ethan Mirosevich could look like somebody that is absolutely ridiculous. Morning, Steve. How are you? Welcome to Next Gen Day. For 2028. Now we're actually starting to look to scout Next Gens because you know, there might actually be some people in here that we could get on the cheap that could actually become part of our squad in the near future, even at like 21, 22. If they've not got moves yet, if they're still playing in like this guy at Pyramids, any Next Gen free agents. Now that's, I mean, is he on loan? Yeah, he's on loan from Rennes. Okay, that makes sense. I haven't had a look at if they're free agents or not. But I was going to get a scout on them for a week first, then have a look, see if they're there. And if they're there, then of course we're going to go for them. That's always the aim. We're planning on passing our financial fair play, which is good. Lewis Dobbin came second in the Player of the Month. We still have not got anywhere near a Manager of the Month award yet. If we somehow go up, if we somehow make it to the playoffs and go up, then we are... I don't care. I deserve Manager of the Year. Like, But first of all, it means that we have to beat Blackburn and hope that like teams like Cardiff can still survive. Blackpool, not so much. But like Cardiff beating West Brom would do us a huge favour. Sheffield United, who have you got? Swansea. So Swansea winning again just to confirm their survival. Rotherham are already down. So asking Rotherham to do something against Portsmouth, probably not going to happen. But at the end of the day, we can't ask people to do us a favour if we can't do ourselves any favours. And with that in mind, Fisher and Dracus, of course, there. Everybody else is ready. I meant to put Thingy on attack. I think because they wanted him to be a CWB. I'm actually gonna get him on here. I'm just gonna get him to go to attack. And then we'll there. Now we just had a friendly last week against a really low level team just to build a bit of confidence. And so we absolutely spanked them 20-0. Now the aim is to beat John Terry's Blackburn and go and march towards the playoffs, because Blackburn are in and around us. So like they're a place and a point behind us, so they still have an outside shot of doing something as well. But here is an early highlight, and Dracus into Jorgen, and Jorgen has fired in. And inside 7 minutes, off the underside of the bar, our right back is the unlikely source to give us the lead at Ewood Park. Now that's a huge goal. I mean, we've lost out there. That's not great news. And he's in, but he's 1 miles off and 2 miles over the bar. West Brom are there, but obviously they're on to 70 points. Rankin Costello, the guy that is out on the right that we want to sign next season. I don't know if Blackburn have got him for a 2-year loan or what, but we basically... I will try and do a lot of things to try and bring him in next season and play him as a central striker. As that crosses in, and that's an exceptional save from Philip. That... Fulham are winning, which isn't helping us, and that's another save. My God, Philip is having a start to this game. That's an incredible save from the corner. That's only happened twice for me and only on the Switch version. I mean, anything is possible. Anything is possible. Right, if West Brom winning then... Yeah, they were winning inside 3 minutes against Cardiff. I think this game... We do play West Brom. But Blackburn aren't going to be easy. The corner's whipped in. There's the header. There's the equaliser, and that's been coming. Emotional damage. Demand more. Basically, we've got that goal, and then we haven't really done anything. We basically need to win every game. If we wanna get playoffs. Well, Norwich have equalised against Fulham. This isn't good enough. We started so well, and then we haven't done anything. West Brom are 2-0 up, so West Brom are kind of in there. Sheffield United are now winning. We need to win to offer Moises. Mika Shrez and Addo are going to come on as well. 6.6s from Fisher and Josh King. Not good enough. We're going to actually berate the lads as well. Right, Dracus has won that back high up the pitch. This is what we need. A mistake. Oh, it's a terrible cross. Oh, but there's another mistake. Oh, and he's missed the sitter.
Oh, fuck. I can't believe you've done this.
I can't believe he's done it. Because they never won the Swiss, so they need to realise they actually can't because they're a guest team. Yeah. I mean, I think they can technically come top, but they can't actually, like, win the title. And Schroez's cross is poor, but he gets a second bite of the cherry. And Drakus this time doesn't miss. He missed the more difficult chance last time out. But after Mika Schroez had the second bite of the cherry, Drakus is on the volley. It's saved by the keeper, but he only pushes it into the back of the net. And that is a huge goal in our hopes to keep up pace with the chasing pack. Will Cardiff do us a favour? We can't see. Fulham are winning again anyway. Let's make some changes because people are looking a little bit tired and we don't want to concede late on. Dobbin on for Drakus as well. We do have 2 people on yellows, but I want to keep the defensive unit sort of tight and in there. Right, we're going to time waste. Go to positive. Hold the door. Hold the door. It's win away number 12 for the season. The most in the championship. But we've beaten Blackburn in their own backyard. John Terry in the mud. Andoni Iraola. Like, apparently he's keeping tabs on there. Drakus is now 1 assist away after his goal and assist. We are keeping up. We've actually won more games than some of the teams around us. It's just those 16 losses, man. Just look at how many of those defeats are by 1 goal. Just look at how many of those defeats are by 1 goal. And you think we turn like 3 of those into draws? We're level on points with Sheffield United. Would have been in the Prem. Honestly, yeah. Steve, look at our away form. Like, our away form's ridiculously good. We're 2nd in the league for away form. At home, not so much. It's crazy how well we've done away from home. But yeah, like, if we look at the XG table, Steve, we should be 4th. Like, we've actually scored less goals than our XG suggests we should have. We've scored 68 goals. Our XG is 70 over the season. And then, obviously, we're like 2 points lower as well. It's really, 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 really annoying me that we could be right now chasing for playoffs. Even if it was based off the XG table, we'd be sitting like right in and around where the playoffs, like the automatic spot is. Which would be incredible. But if we win all our games, we still have every hope of playoffs. Blackpool are now also joining Rotherham in League One next season. We won't be in League One. But yeah, Jason Griffiths is a under-18 sports scientist. Good for him. 2nd in the league in terms of XG created. Yeah, we've created chances, which is why I'm putting chance conversion training on, because we actually need just to figure out how to score them. He wants a new contract. He's here. He's valued at up to 10 million quid. For a player that I do want to keep. Can we discuss it at the end of the season? Yeah, good. Discuss it at the end of the season once we kind of know what money we've got to play around with. That will be more nicer. But yeah, 2nd in the league in terms of XG created is crazy. Yeah. Only Portsmouth have created more. And Portsmouth are undershot their XG by 8. But somehow have more points still than what they should have. Which is also crazy. Right, Derby played Bristol City. We actually need Derby to do us... I think Bristol City's too far to catch now, considering they're 7 clear of us. Although, even still, I think QPR is the only one. So I think Derby... Okay, no. So, we're chasing Palace and West Brom, basically. And actually, once we've beaten... Okay, Barcelona. Okay, Lamine Yamal. Okay. You know, you just come up against Emi Martinez in goal for Inter. But you just come up against Inter Milan and score 5, you know, like 4, you know, like it's nothing. Milan also signed Lucas interesting team, Inter. But yeah, we don't speak about that now. We don't speak about that. When did I mute? Have I been muted this entire time? Have I been muted this entire time? I unmuted myself, right? Please tell me I unmuted myself this... I've not been muted this entire time. Why did my thing just say I've been muted? I was downstairs getting toast. Have you... When you was here before you was getting toast, could you hear me? That's the real question. Because I'm fairly... Yes, okay, so it's not been the entire time then. Okay. Right, I don't know how long I was muted for. I don't know why my OBS decided it was going to mute itself then. I haven't clicked that. Interesting. But anyway, this is a good job we've noticed before we go into play Birmingham. But I hope toast is good, Steve, as well. Right, let's get into this. Sorry for people that have been sitting there and just listening to the music, I guess. I hope the music's been entertaining for you. But yeah. We need to win out. We need to win out. That's the thing. Oh, there you got Jude Soonsup-Bell on loan from Spurs. So he rejected us and went to Birmingham. Interesting. Right. But beating Birmingham is going to be a big one for us. Portsmouth are winning by the looks of it. Palace might be Palace are losing to Stoke. That might be the thing. Paris Vinlov. It's in towards Strackus, headed away. Kerr Smith picks up the ball. Jorgen. Goal scoring hero last time out. He's looked for Fisher. Oh, that's a mistake. King and Fisher has an empty goal. And that's his 50th goal for the club. And that all comes from a defensive mistake from Sanderson. Beach can't get there. King has the vision to find Jason Fisher. And Scunthorpe lead at Glanford Park. And that puts us on to, what, 68 points this season? Yeah. Now look how tight it is. If these results stay the same way as they are, now look how tight this league is. QPR are beating West Brom. That's huge that QPR are playing West Brom. Stoke are winning away at Palace. Bristol City, that's not too much of an issue. Sheffield United are drawing to Blackpool. Also big news. Drakus' corner has gone short to Chalobah. Back to Drakus and Fisher and Bate, and it's over the bar. West Brom losing to QPR. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. It gives us hope as Drakus fires over. It gives us hope, though. So I was muted for 7 minutes. Thank you, Steve. That wasn't too long then. Sorry for everybody that noticed me muted. That's going to be fun for the YouTube to watch. 1-0 up at half time. It's good, but not quite Carling, as they used to say. Oh. We're going to demand a little bit more. But look how tight this playoff race is now. Portsmouth in 5th on 70. Us in 10th on 68 as it stands. We need to kind of hope... Okay, Portsmouth are now winning. And so I think Sheffield United. Yeah. My luck was bad if Carlo was considered good. Yeah. Right, Dobbin on for Drakus, who's not played horribly, but not played great. That's Chalobah on the thing, so let's get Sean Stewart on. And we'll get Musa Mohammed on for Jorgen as well. I'm hoping the unfortunate thing of playing mainly the first... Birmingham have not had a shot. Watch, they're going to score their first one. Thanks, Ducky. How are you? Sheffield United are winning. Rotherham are now winning. Now they're going down. Fulham have equalised. And this is their first attacking highlight. And of course, what did I say? What did I say?
Fuck.
They're going to get their first highlight and they're going to score. Come on, Philip. Save Wolfenden's penalty. Oh, he has as well. It's a big bit of... It's a big moment in the playoff hunt as that goes over. I'm okay, thanks. Hope you are too. I'm a little bit better now that they haven't, like, scored from their first highlight of the game. And that Philip has just done a madness and basically kept us right in the hunt. Because basically we can't concede right now. Parker's won that back. Stewart, Fisher. Let's just keep the ball, lads. Sensible. If you have to go back to Philip, use Philip. Now across. Kerr Smith. Let's get a second and finish this game off. Dobbin. Into Bate. Back out to Dobbin. That's lovely play. Find across Lewis. It's Musa Mohammed. He drills one! It was one right back last time out. It's the other one this time. And Scunthorpe do have their breathing room at the late in the day. 3 points behind as it stands. Right, Fisher come off for Mika Schroers. And we'll bring Jared Harlock on in that midfield as well. That's a huge, huge goal. And right now, then, let's run the clock down. Let's run the clock down. We've given the team talk. Confirm the changes. Praise the lads. Keeper's gone long. We've won the second ball. It's out to Dobbin. He's gone down the outside again. He's going to find another cross. It's deflected and somehow... I mean, it was a deflected cross that was nearly an own goal highlight, wasn't it? But as we play West Brom next, we go into that game 2 points behind them. So it means if we win, we go above them. Which is huge news for us. As Kings won it back. Via Roel and Mika Schroers. Can we get a third in added time? Oh, we can! Oh, it's unfortunate for Dion Sanderson. Oh, look at that. It's underneath Beach. And we are going to be just 2 points behind West Brom as they travel to Glanford Park next. After defeat to QPR last time out. Well, I think it is defeat to QPR. So Cardiff won. Palace drew. Portsmouth won by 2-1 at Watford. That's annoying. Sheffield United have won. But look at how close this is now. Fulham here. They must have conceded late on, Fulham. Where are Fulham? Okay, no, they equalised. Okay. But Fulham on 70. West Brom against QPR. And West Brom got a 93rd minute equaliser. Okay. But even if we beat West Brom, we have the goal difference to go above them. So... I'm managing Immortal in Portugal. Oh my goodness me, Ducky. Burnley and Forest have got themselves playoff places. They're going to be probably the two that go up automatically. Philip getting man the match after his penalty save. It's all down to us still. We have to rely on other results going our way. But we beat West Brom next time out. We're still in the hunt with only 3 points off. We're only 3 points off. We've just got to beat West Brom. We beat West Brom. We've got Norwich, Stoke and Posh. 3 winnable games to end the season. Well, I think... What? I'm not certain on that one. But a brilliant, brilliant performance last time out. Right, we've got to sort this out because I don't want this. And then we play West Brom, and then we play Norwich just 3 days later. It's that one when we have to play the Friday and the Monday. Okay. This then is going to become this. With you there. You become chance conversion. Match tactics there. Recovery. Match review. Community outreach there. So we've got the physical attack in, then attack on this one. Match review, team bonding, match review, community outreach, match tactics goes here. We're gonna put attacking wings to this side, and then we're gonna have chance conversion there and there, and then good, and then posh to finish the season. Again, not this. Move you up. That there. Basically, because we've created the second highest XG in the league, and should be 4th in the table right now, and guaranteeing ourselves a place in the playoffs. But basically, finishing chances has not come down. We're promoted from tier 5 in 21. Okay. Are you doing a mystery kit save then? Oh, come on. West Brom at home is such a huge game. This West Brom game basically determines whether we go up or not. Like, go into the playoffs or not. We lose to West Brom, we're too far behind. We have to win this. This is the biggest must-win game of the season. And if we can, Philip in the team of the week, good for him. If we can, then that is going to be incredible. Because then that gives us all the confidence going to Norwich that we can beat them. I might actually, I'm gonna... I just said no Premier League team. That's fair. That's fair. Right, we're going to change this as well to chance conversion to give ourselves all... Wait, is that before the game? That will be, won't it? Actually do that one. I'm actually just going to do that then. West Brom are probably the favourites. Yeah, West Brom are the favourites for this game. But as our away form's proven, a lot of teams have been the favourites. Kerr Smith getting an injury the day before the game is not good. Didn't want a United kit. That's fair. That is very fair. Nottingham Forest out to clinch promotion. They beat Norwich. They do that. Coefficient spots don't matter to us. How are people looking? He's still injured. Right, bring Fredrickson in. Or bring Daniil Semeyu onto the bench. And then we do need to think about fitness on some players because they're going to need to be playing against Nodge. But who wants Jason Fisher? Getafe and Brest? Absolutely not. Does he have a release fee? No, he doesn't. And he's valued at like 20 mil. Like, we would basically want like a £50 million bid to lose Jason Fisher. Will be my first ever real football team kit I've ever got. Wow, okay. That would have been quite funny if you'd have done a Prem Clubs one as well and got a Man United shirt. That could have been quite funny. But right, West Brom at home, managed by Craig. We're hoping to put you in the mud. That is what we're hoping for. Because if we win, it puts their playoff hopes in doubt as well. Crystal Palace are away. Right, we've got to win that back, Jorgen. We have done. Nice. Into Bate. Back to Chalobah. Fisher. Into Perez Vinlov. He's down the outside. He's got to find a cross, surely. He has done. Dobbin back across, hits the post. Thingy goes down, no pen. And then the shot from distance is over from Chalobah. That was a very awkward attempt. Who are Fulham playing? We can't see who Fulham have got. They must be away. Maybe Watford? No, because Watford are playing there. Oh, Fulham are at home to Palace. Oh, that's a big game. If that ends as a draw, and we win, we're a point behind. Sheffield United, who have you got? Bristol City at home. Come on, Bristol. Do you know what? Bristol City and a draw. That's what we need. These teams have had rough run-ins. We just need an early goal. A goal to settle the nerves. Jorgen, bait. Jorgen, is he going to find a cross? He's into the penalty area. He's found one. It's hit the post. It's back in, and then King can't get there ahead of Soriano. That was like an own goal highlight, I think, but it's hit the post. Oh, this is... We've had 2 decent chances early on. Encourage the lads. Come on. Bristol City are doing us a huge favour. Sheffield... Oh, no, then they've equalised. I was going to say... We don't care about that one. That now they've dropped off. We're goalless at half-time. I don't know what I've seen from this team, but keep going. Keep going, lads. Come on. You have the ability to get us into these playoffs. A bruised shin is... Okay, Lewis Bates on a 6.4, though. He's not had the best game. Jared Harlock's coming on. Addo is coming on for Josh King. Because he hasn't had the best of games either. Can we find something? Find anything? This game we need... Sheffield United are beating Bristol City. That's not good news. How are Fulham doing? They're also beating Palace. So if we win, we go above Palace and West Brom into 8th. 2 points off the playoff still. Okay. Drakus has not had a great game. Dobbin did well off the bench last time out. Chalobah's on a yellow card, so we should take him off. Do we start to go for it? We're not going to change the tempo of the play, but we're going to change the roles. And we're going to press higher and squeeze the pitch higher up. Come on. Give us something. We haven't really created much. Do you know what? I'm going to open up that tempo. Right, we need something. Who's not having a great game? Perez Vinlov's on a 6.5. I don't know if I want to take off him or if I want to bring off Fisher. I think I'm going to bring off Fisher for Schroers. Hit early crosses, lads. 10 minutes to go. Bought an FM Creator Club from a YouTube series. An owner signed Oldham kit from 2007. Wow. Come on, encourage. There's a late corner. Schroers is on it. It's whipped in. It's over Parker, but he's going to retrieve the ball. He's found Dazelle. Parker in towards Dobbin. It's cleared away. DK heads on, but Fredrickson will pick up the loose ball. Schroers is looking to get there and gets there ahead of his man, but it's a poor cross. Dazelle. Oh, that's a poor pass as well, but we're pinning them in here. Dazelle. Oh, that's a poor pass, Dazelle. Be sensible with it. Jorgen. I don't like this, the way they've pressed up on us. Parker. He's gone long. It's a brilliant ball. Schroers. It's a cross. It's Evo! It's a late goal, but it's a huge one. Oh, that's huge. Right. Get back, lads. Wing back defend. Wing back defend. Back on a box-to-box. Both of you on box-to-box jobs. Oh no, you can still be a support. Positive. Drop this down. Work ball into the box. Be more disciplined. Time waste the fuck out of it. Drop that line back. Drop that back. Hold. No, no. Not like this, FM. Not like this, FM. Not like this, FM. Philip comes and claims. Just time waste, mate. Just waste the fuck out of this time. Oh my god, that was a dodgy throw from Philip. Frederickson. Out towards Dobbin, but he's giving it away. Brewster. No, not like this. Okay, that's fine. Over the bars are fine. No more highlights, FM. No more highlights, please. No more highlights. We're up into 8th. We're up into 8th. We're 2 points off the playoffs, chat. We're 2 points off the playoffs. That's a huge win. Are we gonna sneak in somehow? Are we gonna... How are we doing this? Do you think where we were at the start of the season, without a squad, without a hope or a prayer, we were predicted to finish 24th at the start of the season? We're now, the season preview still has us as 21st. It doesn't give us a hope or a prayer. But we go to Norwich on Monday in the knowledge that we could, for the first time this season, be in a playoff spot. Look at this. Look at this past positions graph. Backdoor short into the playoffs, I mean, yeah. But look at this, the yo-yo. We've never in relegation trouble. But look at, we were down as low as 19th this season, and we could still somehow sneak our way into the playoffs. Promotion joy for Forest and Burnley. Congratulations to them. He's another American in Next Gen. Some more shortlists coming. Some more players coming in. I mean, you're a striker with 5 finishing. I don't think so. Is that pressing forward defend? No, attack. Yeah, because he's got the finishing on him. Again, I think you could be like a... Yeah, see, it says ball-winning midfielder. I don't think you're a ball-winning midfielder. I think you're more of a Mazzala, if anything. But we will see from a full scout. And then you are coming in. And then the press conference. I mean, if we somehow sneak playoffs, I needed to rest. Need to rest. Lads, we've got 3 days. Take 2 days off. Go home. Relax. Don't get yourself injured. Don't get yourself injured. You've done really well in training, Philip. You... Good man. Keep working hard to improve. Forbes Progress, one of our youngsters, I'm guessing. Yeah. He's only really got 2.5 star potential. So we'll probably look to loan him out at some point. But this is huge. Norwich, who are in 19th. Stoke, who are in 17th. And Peterborough, who are in 20th, are who we've got left. Now, Peterborough, depending on how results go, could be going into that final day of the season, needing to win to guarantee safety. But Norwich and Stoke should pretty much be safe and on the beach. Which we're kind of hoping to take advantage of. But Crystal Palace have just sacked their manager, whilst they've still got a hope of playoffs. They're only 2 points off playoffs. I'm guessing Crystal Palace because they were one of the favourites to win the league. Yeah, they were like supposed to be here. But like, still, I don't know if that's necessarily the right thing to be doing, sacking your manager 3 games before the playoffs. But all we can do is focus on ourselves. If we win, we're in with a great chance. An FA Cup semi this weekend, and Brighton have knocked Chelsea out of the FA Cup. Classic Parish. Yeah, won't rule out. Yeah, classic Parish. We've got 3 games to go to the playoffs. We'll sack our manager still. He's not got us into the play. He's not got us promoted. Right. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, we go again. Same starting 11. We can bring players off the bench if we need to, but it's about keeping a consistent lineup. Keeping that consistent lineup and moving it on. We're doing well, lads. Come on. I have faith in every single one of you that you can pull off what nobody has thought possible. I shouldn't have done that, but yeah. Rob Jones leading out his Norwich troops. They are pretty much safe, as far as I can recall. Watford play Fulham, so Watford, we need you need to do your relegation hopes a massive service as we come forward at Carrow Road. Dracus, that's a poor pass, but Villarreal, it's not Villarreal, it's Villarreal, and it's Perez Vinlov. Come on, find the right pass. Jason Fisher into the box, bait. That's a great block. That's a huge block as well. Can we score from the corner? Mainly playing this team to try a defensive-based tactic. Okay. What's the defensive-based tactic, Steve? Right, bait. He's coming forward. He's found Villarreal. And Josh King's in behind. Oh, he's hit the post. It's another block from Toomey. This man is everywhere at the back for Norwich right now. That was nearly a hospital pass, but we've got away with it. Chalobah into bait. Can we find the right pass? The right pass unlocks all the right doors for us. Into the midfield. Villarreal. He's got to go out to Fisher. It's Jason Fisher. It's look to find the cross. He hasn't. Villarreal. Perez Vinlov. And bait from distance, and it's just wide. Oh, we're on top. We're on top. We can smell blood. Palace are winning 2-0. That's not good news. Right, we've won that back. Nathaniel, do not do anything stupid. I said, let's not do anything stupid, lads, and we try and play the most audacious of switch balls that we can possibly play. And Buonanotte has released Van Dweven, and Norwich lead.
Emotional damage.
Portsmouth are beating Burnley. That has no effect on us. Palace winning does. Right, Dracus, corner, whipped in, back stick. Everybody's lost it, and when we've hit the post, it's an open goal. Is it going to actually be Norwich that stop us from getting playoffs? But young boys destroy us. Okay, yeah. Right, Smith, Jorgen. Can we get an equaliser before half-time? That'll make me feel a little bit more relaxed about the situation that we're in. Dracus, he's done well here. He's found Lewis Bate. Lewis Bate! Oh, yes, he can! I don't know what Gasparini's doing, but we are level at Carrow Road. It is Carrow Road, right? Yeah, it is. They haven't got a new stadium. Right, that's what we need. Encourage. Come on, lads. Because I think West Brom are winning as well. They know it's not been good enough. Norwich have scored from their only shot. Of course they have. Of course they have. Right, the cross is in. Right. That's an interesting decision, Perez Vinlov. Do not concede both shots from, like, 2 goals from 2 shots. Right, well done, Perez Vinlov. Right, Villarreal, Chalobah. I was about a minute behind. Interesting. Dracus, come inside. Villarreal, you've got Fisher in loads of space. He's used him. Jason Fisher into the box. Penrith! Right, Lewis Bate. Huge moment in the season, and he slots it in the bottom corner and sends the keeper the wrong way, and we turn this game on its head at Carrow Road. What a pen. Pressure pen, and Lewis Bate doesn't even flinch. And this puts us into 7th. Right, Fisher has taken a knock, so we should probably make that change. Josh King has not had a good game, so Addo's going to come on. Chalaba's on a 6.9, so let's bring Dazelle on in there. Phillips on a 6.3, there's not much we can do about that. Just don't let it go near our goal, basically. We're going to praise the lads for turning it around. Now let's focus on seeing out this win. There was a moment there where we was in the playoffs. Right, so how... We're not even looking. We're not focusing on that. We're focusing on our own selves. Vinlov's knackered. Get thingy on. And we'll get Ryan Wintle in the midfield for Villarreal. Get them on. 15 minutes to go. 15 to go and everything. Right, Dobbin, what are you doing? That's not good. Right, Parker's won the header. Mika Schreurs, that's a terrible pass as well. We've just given them a chance. It's fortunate that they can't finish it. Let's demand more. Let's be sensible in possession, lads. Let's not try anything fancy. We don't need to rush things. We're ahead. Dracus. Schreurs is into the penalty area. The cross is poor, but we get away with the clearance. And Dracus, please, thank you. Norwich have been poor defensively here. And Dracus, one touch away from the man. It takes a deflection, but Gasparini again. I don't know what he's doing. But it's done us a favour. If Fulham don't win, I think Fulham are drawing. Okay. Well, something's just happened because Sheffield United have now gone back above us. They've just equalised at QPR. That's what's happened. Okay. Nice work, everyone. That was good. I think we're a point off. I think we're 1 point off. 1 point. 1 point. 1 point, but 2 places off the playoffs. Fulham drew at Watford. Watford equalised with... Watford went in front with 10 men, but just couldn't hold on. QPR couldn't hold on. Technically, we can still catch QPR and Bristol City. I don't really care where we end up if we're in here. Because we're in the... Right now, we're in the run of form of our life. But look at you, Mega, we could do this. We actually could do this. Jason Fisher's out for 1 to 3 days. That's fine. We've got Stoke in 5. We're not going to rest the players. Seanasea, I agree. Suffolk. Mega, thank you for the 28 months, you absolute humongous hound, you. Hope you're doing well. We are just a point off the playoffs with 2 games to go. Right, so who do... The realistic two that we want to catch are Portsmouth and Sheffield United. 4 points between 3rd and 10th is crazy. It's how close it is. It's been how close it's been this season. We're diddling. The nerves are started to settle in. Let's put it that way. We have Stoke at home and Peterborough away to finish the season. Both look safe now. Peterborough on 49. Peterborough basically safe, bar a huge goal difference swing. And Stoke are on the beach. So, that's good news. The thing we need to look at, right, Portsmouth. Portsmouth have, to finish the season, a trip to Swansea, and then they play Sheffield United at home. Okay. So the two of the teams above us, these two play each other on the final day. That means someone is dropping points there. Sheffield United have Watford at home prior. So I think it's going to go down to the final day. Because it will go down to the final day, but I think it'll go to the final day in terms of they have Swansea away. So I think they'll beat Swansea, and I think Sheffield United will beat Watford. Fulham, on the other hand, managed by Fernando Torres, of course, have West Brom at home and Blackburn away. So Fulham could drop points in both. Palace have Oh, okay, so Palace and Burnley still need to... Burnley still haven't secured the title yet. So Palace, hopefully Palace will lose that, which will kind of knock them out. And then West Brom, I think, have the toughest run in because they play Fulham away and Forest at home. So I think West Brom won't be able to really do anything. We have the easiest run. We have the easiest 2 games left of the season. Which all fills me with confidence, but fills me with dread that we all know what FM's going to do. Drakus has got himself a bonus for getting the amount of assists he has. Good for him. I agree, Lenza. I agree. Thank you. Welcome in. Thank you very much. Adam should be dropped by the Gambia. I feel like this season has taken about 10 years off my life expectancy. I mean, the FA Cup final is a South Coast derby. It could have been a Chelsea Spurs derby, but both of them in typical fashion right now. I do not know which language it translated from. Now I want to know what language that translated from. Can we see? If we just do this. Irish. Irish is what it looks like it's translated from. Looking at that. Because it says Irish detected and then old age. So we'll ask Owen. Yeah. But that's what we believe it is. Right, Stoke at home. The final home game of the season. Possibly. We will have to ask former no, we're not doing a team meeting. We're not doing team meetings. We know how they can go. We're not answering about them. We're just focusing purely on the task at hand. 2 more wins is all we need for a potential shot at the playoffs. He looks very, very good. He's probably playing for Spurs, isn't he? He's had sub appearances for Spurs. So he is loan listed though. But the nerves are in. Burnley set for title showdown. They can win if then Forest don't beat Bristol City. I think it's Bristol City they were playing. Yeah. Okay, when I saw a player get injured the day before, like the day of the game against Stoke, I was slightly concerned, but it's an under 18, so it's not the end of the world. Right. Match day. Fisher is knackered. We're going to bring Mika Schreurs on there. In what is going to be the only real change we make today. Kerr Smith comes back in after recovering from his knock. 2 games left of the championship season. They've made 5 changes to their starting lineup. Stoke, who are in 15th, are safe, do not have anything to play for. This is where teams then start to play without freedom. And I don't like it. We've made it a fortress as of late, but that doesn't mean anything if we can't win our final home game of the season. Fulham West Brom is a big game. If that Palace are beating Burnley, that is not good news. Jorgen, bait, into Dracus, play the pass. Oh, go for goal yourself, why not? Just ignore me. Just ignore me. It's his 10th of the season, and it's a huge one at that. And as that stands, I think, doesn't that put us... If the results stay the way they are, we're in the playoffs. If results stay the way they are, we're in the playoffs. Right. Come on. Right, let's bring this up. Let's win this. Win this high up the pitch. Right, bueno. It'll be no bueno if they score. Right, they've gone long, and Parker does claim. Right, this is not there. I must beat them. Right, Schroers into Villarreal. Bait. Can you find the pass? Or just drive with it. Just drive with it. If you've got space, just drive into it. Dracus. Smith. He's gone long, and Jorgen's made a brilliant run from right fullback. Into Dracus. Bait. Chalobah. Villarreal. Oh my God, what a hit.
Oh my, what a hit. Oh my, what a moment. Just magnificent. And potentially life-changing.
That is absolutely ridiculous from Villarreal. I don't know if that's his first goal for the club, but if it is, what a way to get it, and what a moment to do so. West Brom are beating Fulham. Doesn't really matter. Sheffield United, I think, have done something, because we're now no longer in the playoffs. Walton, he's gone long. Got to win that header. We've not won it. Smith's not won the second ball. Can we keep a clean sheet, please, lads? That's a brilliant header, but we can't get it away. And it's deflected wide by the man that just scored the second. It's brilliant defending. Orphanidis whips in the corner, and then the header is over the bar. That is absolutely fine. Forest are beating Bristol City. Not really. I mean, Bristol City are only a point out now. Like, Bristol City could drop out of these playoffs as well. QPR are beating Ipswich. Palace are 4-0 up at Burnley. Please don't tell me no. Herbie James has scored a hat-trick in the first half. Okay, so West Brom are beating Fulham. We probably need that to end as a draw. What's Sheffield United doing? We can't actually see because they're below us on the thingy. But Bristol City are losing to Forest. We're doing well, but we can step up another gear, lads. We can step up another gear. They're bringing Matty Longstaff on. Ipswich have levelled at QPR. Again, QPR aren't out of this race just yet. Jorgen, Dracus, Penrith! Paddy McCarthy's red and blue RV. Yeah. Lewis Bay. Oh, he drills that into the top corner. And we should be giving Glanford Park an end of season send-off. We're 3-0 up here. And they've given it away again. Jorgen into Chalobah. Jorgen. Bait. Going to Villarreal. That's a poor touch. But he might have had a poor touch, but that is an excellent tackle. Villarreal. It's another poor pass. But Kerr Smith is there to win the header. And he's found Jorgen brilliantly. What's the right back going to do? He's going to go all the way. Oh, it's saved by Walton. I mean, all of a sudden, all of a sudden, I say that, things have happened, and we're back in the playoffs. We could finish as high as third this season. Right, let's make some subs. If results go our way on the final day, we could technically finish third here, chat. Crazy scenes. We're going to bring Dobbin out on the left. We're going to bring Addo on for Josh King. And Sean Stewart on for Paris Vinlov. Players that aren't playing as well, bring them off. See this game out. Stewart. Villarroel. If we end the day in 6th, Joshua King still playing, not that one. Not that one. Not the one that everybody thinks of. Smith. Jorgen. Right. Let's not lose possession, lads. Bate. Chalobah. Villarroel. This is lovely play. Out to Dobbin. You've got Sean Stewart coming up alongside you. That's an interesting way to phrase that. Chalobah. This is lovely passing play. And Addo's in behind. Oh, I can't believe you've missed that. That was sensational. Yeah, Forest are 4-0 up against Bristol City. QPR are only drawing. Right. I think Chalobah and Bate off for Dazelle and Harlock is the moves that I want to make here. We know what we need to do. Okay, Sheffield United have scored again. We can't see what their result is. So we're just going to have to hope and pray that it goes our way. But obviously, yes, I do have Andre Dazelle. He's on loan from QPR. Right, Stoke are playing this around nicely, but with 5 minutes to go, I don't want to concede, lads, please. Wesley Moraes. He's aren't taught my son to read. Oh, interesting. That's kind of cool. Right, we're going to waste the clock. We're going to run the clock down now. Mr. Zell, lovely woman. Yeah, good to hear. Burnley, can we just talk about the Burnley Palace game? Steve, Paddy McCarthy's done an absolutely ridiculous job there. They're 6-2 up. Your favourite footballer is yourself. Welcome in, Jamie. Hope you're doing well. And that result basically, Steve, has kept Palace in the playoff hunt. Watford, you absolute fucking heroes. It's an own goal as well, but Watford have... The crowd, come on. Let's get the party music going. I'm a Chelsea fan, Jamie. I'm a Chelsea fan. Scunthorpe, on goal difference, though. That part doesn't matter. Scunthorpe, on goal difference, are in the playoffs. That was right, jamming against Leeds. Oh, yeah. Like, I know fully that is, but that is basically what we are going to have to do right now. Scunthorpe move into promotion contention. I like the way that that's the first time that's been brought up all season. Yeah, oh yeah, we do, for sure. QPR have got themselves a playoff spot. Yeah, because they can't drop below us. Look at this. Look at all the teams around us. We've won more than them. We've just lost 16 games this season. Genuinely, if we get promoted having lost 16 league games, I will... Nah. Thiago Silva be going around forever, yeah. But I think Thiago Silva's going in the summer. Villarroel, what a man. What a man. What a time to score. An absolute screamer like that. And we play Peterborough away next weekend. For what will be... Norwich have secured survival by beating Blackpool. And Posh are safe as well. So Posh have nothing to play for. We have everything to play for. The Western Home Stadium. I didn't want... You didn't draw one game all season, just one, like, win or lose. That's incredible. Right. Trippier's retiring at the end of the season. Okay. But Joe Aribo's been removed from the shortlist call because he's now at Bolton instead. Yeah, he got injured, so he's gonna be coming back, right? Oh, he went to the Saudi League. Not the main one. He just went to Saudi. Right. Where is he in the dynamics? He's in the influential players. Oh, I don't need this now, lads. So Jared Harlock is pleased. Right, we're back down. We'll enter negotiations with Sean Stewart, but I think he wants too much anyway. See, he wants 11 grand a week. You're asking for way too much. Even 9 grand a week. Like, you're asking for too much. Like, I'm not prepared to offer you much more than 8, really. And you're just sitting at 10. Right, 8.2. We're just going to do this. 8.5. 8.7. We're not... If he walks away, then no. Like... He's offering... He's asking for too much money. We're not prepared to offer that kind of money. Like... Like, that kind of money is not where we're looking at. Macca's, welcome. Oh, fuck off, FF, with this bullshit, yeah. Hi, Colin. Welcome back. Colin, you're here with one game to go. And we are in the playoff places. We win against Peterborough on the final day. There is... Well, there is stuff people could do. Because if Palace score 2 more goals, like, win, but also have a better... goal swing. Any chance of getting Tiny Temper in? I mean, if you want Tiny Temper, there's some requests. I believe they're like 100 channel points? Or they may be more. Why did I put them as 1,000? That's probably why nobody does them. We'll do a live update on the channel points. Why is Twitch in light mode? When did I tell you to change from light mode to dark mode? There we go. Create a dashboard. Viewer rewards. Channel points. Manage rewards. Song request. Edit. Take that down to 100. Save. There we go. The song request is now down at 100. I use Twitch light mode. No, I use everything in dark mode. Dadson is in the process of being exiled for his criminal squad number. Because that... What, no, I don't think Dadson's really been in mine. There we go. We'll get... I mean, it's an absolute banger from Macca's. We'll get that straight on. Dadson suggested giving 7 to a goalkeeper. Now that's interesting. I mean, it does look like the number 1, so I can kind of see why if you've already got the number 1. But yeah, still it's criminal. Yeah, I use dark mode on Discord, Twitch, Instagram, Twitter. No yaya. No yaya. No team meeting. Sean Stewart out for 1 to 3 days. Dazelle out for 3 to 7 weeks. Now's not the time to get a 3 to 7 week interest in. Always give that funny number. Ah, yes. I know which funny number. He looks very good as well. Like, he's incredible. He's 6 foot, but he's incredible. A deep line forward. Yeah, he is probably more a deep line forward. I reckon he'd be an incredible Mazzala. I don't think we're gonna... He will have no interest in joining us until we're in the Premier League. Like, this kid as well. He'd be an incredible Mazzala as well. Like, look at these passing. Like, look at this guy as a Mazzala. Like, get him on loan next season as a Mazzala. But I think he's probably going to be playing for Man United, isn't he? As a bench player. Not set as a loan list. As what's better than 2-1s? What's your name, Colin? Rui Patricio. Because he did that. Because Wolves don't give their players the number 1, I think, after a keeper that had some problems. He's expecting to be offered a new contract. I'm not giving him one. Right. Ebu Adams on. Sean Stewart is injured, so we'll bring Daniil Semedo onto the bench. It's final day of the season. That's it. I knew they retired the number 1 for some reason, but I couldn't remember what it was. Right. Do we get playoffs? Oh yeah, he's joining us, isn't he? That's right. Right. He basically told the press he didn't understand why, so they stopped. Yeah. Right. Look at this. They all look happy. The opposition instructions are done. Come on. Final game of the season. We pretty much all we have to do is win. Pretty much all we have to do is win. And somehow we are in the playoffs. Drakus, Jorgen, King into the box. Can he find anybody? He finds Drakus, who drills one, it's deflected in. It's an early goal that just settles the nerves around us. But let's not concede straight away. Right, good. Right, that's fine. That settles some nerves. We actually... Right, Palace are also winning. They've played Derby. So we need to remember we have to win by more than 2 goals. No, we have to win by, like... Palace have to win by more than 2 goals. More than us, basically. So if we win 1-0, Palace have to win 3 or 4. Basically, to finish above us. That's all we have to really keep an eye on. We can't, like, realistically, we need a 2-goal cushion. Do we agree to blame Steve if we bottle it? I was. I was blaming Steve. Right, Mother Silly's in behind. Please no. Oh, he's hit the bar. That's a huge let-off. Philip Claim, well done. That's a let-off. Demand more. Because they're getting into this. Why are you allowing them to get into this game? They've got nothing to play for. They've got absolutely nothing to play for. Preston. Gilchrist. Into to Kake. Back to the keeper. Brown. He's just been allowed to run. Why are we allowing these players to run? The cross is in. Mother Silly. Oh my god, he's hit the bar again. Right, we've demanded more now. The shout will go through. Perez Vinlov. Into Via Roel. Chalobah. Perez Vinlov. In towards Fisher. That's a terrible pass. Right, we've won it back though. That's good news. Chalobah. Out to Jorgen. Get down to the byline. Cut back. Find the pass. Bait. Oh, you had to go to one more. That's brilliant from Chalobah there. What a place to win that back. Perez Vinlov. down the outside, finds a cross, and Fisher. Oh, that's a great save. I blame Dadson because he's not here. Yeah, we can blame Dadson. We can blame Steve. We can blame one of the two. Right, do not foul him. Well done, Villarreal. You being on a yellow card is slightly concerning me. The fact we've got 2 players on the yellow card both down that side is already worrying me. The fact that there's about 18 different thousand highlights that don't start with us. I vote Steve since Palace are involved. You can blame who you want to as well. Mother Silly's in, and he's hit now the woodwork for the 3rd time. Right, are we pressing him? No, right, we need to press, tackle harder, show onto the weaker foot. And we're going to mark him as well. He's had 3 highlights already where he's hit woodwork. Not risking it anymore. Right. Bait on the free kick. Oh, Perez Vinlov on the free kick. And he's found Drakus. Oh, it's a chance. It's a half chance, but it's a chance. Right. It's still 1 goal there. Right now, this does us because Bristol City are losing anyway, so it doesn't matter what Palace do. Doing well. Keep working hard till full time. Positive reinforcement. Fisher's on a 6.4. He's probably the one to come off. Phillips on a 7.1. He's holding us in front right now. Bristol City are 3-0 down. It doesn't matter really what Palace do now. It doesn't really matter what Palace do. It just means we play Portsmouth instead of QPR, basically. If we hold on to this win. Right, Fisher's on a 6.5. We're getting some of these players that are on yellows off. Musa Mohammed, you're going to go left back, my guy. We're getting some of these players that are on yellows off. Palace are 4-1 up against Derby, so that does mean they go above us now. Unless we score from this highlight. Jorgen, he's found the cross. Josh King, header off the... Now, this goal, just... The ball doesn't want to go into this goal. That's the 4th time that woodwork's been hit. Demand more. See, look, Palace are now above us, but Bristol City are 3-0 down. Whittaker, right. The one thing we can't do is concede. Atete, oh no.
Emotional damage.
I don't know what that does with Bristol City. Right. Jorgen's knackered, so we're going to have to bring Fredrickson on at right back. Chalaba's not having a great game. We'll bring Jared Harlock on. Do we drop Bait back? I'm going to drop Bait back. We might have to go for it, just looking at the way the league goes. We're above Bristol City on goal difference. Okay. So we just can't lose. We're going to berate them. We're not going to push for the win. If we know we're safe right now... I think we've just about survived. Unless Bristol City score late on. Have we done it? Peterborough stopped us from winning. We've made it. We've made it. How have we done this? How have we done this? Somehow, Bristol City being beaten 3-2 at home by Hull has secured it for us. We could have if we'd have won. If we'd have won, we'd have finished above Palace. Like, possibly. But we play Portsmouth in the playoffs because QPR lost to Birmingham. Bristol City were 3rd for like 2 months. Yeah, still got to beat like we're still not done by any stretch of the imagination. But, yeah, Bristol City were, yeah, look at this. Bristol City were as high as second. When were they last out of the playoffs? Here. So match 36. Yeah. Then they got up into the playoffs, and then they were sitting up in, like, third. And then just... the last two games, losing to Hull and Nottingham Forest has cost them playoffs. But we have made the playoffs. How have we done this? I know how we've done this. I know how we've done this. It's not because of our home form. We had the second best away record in the league. I don't actually believe what I've just done. Only Burnley had a better away record than us. You think, yeah, after 9 home games, yeah, eating anything nice, I'm eating a chocolate ring donut. Like an ice ring donut with chocolate on it from work. But yeah, 37 points at home. Yeah. We started the season with 3 draws and 6 defeats at home in our opening 9, which means in our next 14 we've won 11, drawn 2, lost 1. That's what's got us playoffs. That drastic change in home form. If we filter it out, clear the competitions out, put the championship in, and then filter that out. This run of home form here is what got us playoffs. Like, that is there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, all of our 11 home wins from here. Look at that. That was our home form to start the season. Then as soon as it hit December to April, here, that's what's got us playoffs. Because we've been consistent in what we've been doing away from home. Like, picking up wins here or there. Like, losing. Like we didn't win an away game in December, but we won our home games. But, like, we've not really let... That was the thing. If we had just started with better home form, we would have been absolutely fine. But we do have playoffs. We have playoffs. Can we get promoted to the Prem? One of the hairy bikers has died. Interesting. Well, may he rest in peace. But it's playoffs time, chat. It is playoffs time. Right, what did I just see about Graham Potter and Accrington? He's unemployed. He was sacked by Fulham 2 years ago and hasn't had a job since. Yeah. I mean, I did not realise Tommy Pickles had a pottery, but that is interesting. Davey had cancer. Okay, so, yeah, that makes sense. Right. When do we find out? Why have we not got games yet? When are the playoffs? Right. So Lawson Danby unable to save Harrogate. Banbury also got relegated. Okay, so the 3 players... Oh, shit. Sorry, chat. The 3 players that we've just got here on loan all got relegated. Amazing. I mean, having 2 players in the Player of the Month award there. Nice. Goal of the Month was second. How has Alfie Devine won it? We've not won Championship Manager of the Month. We came second. How has he? Has he won them the league? Ah, he's won them the league. That'll be why. Bastard. Right, when are we finding out the playoffs? Because the fixtures aren't out yet. So, when will we find out the playoffs draw? I'm wondering. These rules. Playoff semis. Draw date is the 1st of May, so the draw date is today, basically. You wanted too much money. Yeah, good idea, Sean. So there we go. So we play Portsmouth in the playoffs next Monday. Oh. The winner of the tie will meet either Crystal Palace or QPR in the final. Right, okay. That's fine. Basically, we're just going to change this to an attacking week. Attacking chance creation, and then attacking patient chance conversion, attacking overlap chance conversion, attacking wings chance conversion. Then we'll do match tactics, match practice there. Then we'll do general attacking. No, we'll do the match tactics there. Do match practice up the top. No. Match practice down there. Chance conversion in there. Then team bonding, recovery, community outreach. And we're going to also do another set piece routines here. Just before the game. Then we're going to change you to this just in case we get to the final. Oh yeah, no, because we've got Portsmouth here. Right. So then that like that. You like that. You like that. That like that, that like that. And then chance creation on this one. Conversion. Match tactics. Recovery. Community outreach there. And then we see if we make the final. Oh... Jared Harlock. He's out for the playoff. He's out for the semis at least. Fulham have sacked Fernando Torres because they did not make the playoffs. How have we got here? How have we got here? What have we done, chat? How have we done this? How have we done this? No longer a weakness, showing no improvement, fine. That's fine. Dracus out for 1 to 3 days is not the end of the world, because we've got time. Oh, Monday and then Friday, I believe it is, right? The games? Or Monday and Saturday? Monday and Sunday. So we've got 6 days between the games, which is not the worst in the world. Musa Mohammed 1 to 2 days. Again, we can survive that. Oh my god. Blackpool sacked their manager. Wigan take silence as golden because of the Fulham post. Okay. I wonder if Fulham would come in and offer for me. That would have been an interesting one. I wouldn't go to Fulham. But Tyler Frederickson improving, Parker improving, more people ready for the under-21s. We're gonna praise their form. Drakus especially. Ooh. I mean, I hope we get a tycoon to take over rather than a local investor. I really do. But, like, that's quite cool. If we can get one of them. He's quite good. He's probably, like, look at that value on him. He's probably not loan listed. He's probably playing. Yeah, he's got, he's even got the squad number 9. So, yeah, he's a part of that squad. Are you loan listed? You are. Ooh. You're a good championship player. But that's probably where you're about. I mean, you're an inverted wing back, yeah. Right, we're not looking yet. We're not looking at this yet. We've got playoffs to focus on because we don't know if we're going to be going up to the Premier League or if we're going to be in the Championship. Because if we go to the Premier League, we can start to sign players with actual transfer fees, and then that opens up a whole new host of different ideas. That's the thing. That's where this comes. Right, how did we do against Portsmouth in the league this season? So we beat them 4-0 at home. And I believe, if I'm correct in remembering this, we beat them home and away in the league. So we've actually got a decent couple of results against Portsmouth. Oh, don't put me through the heartbreak. Do you know what I need to do? Before I forget, it's changed already. Okay. That's fine then. I'll get a full table view as well. Portsmouth at home. For what could be the biggest game so far of the save. Here we go. 5:30 kickoff on probably what is the bank holiday Monday. Right, Dazelle is out. Sean Stewart and Musa Mohammed are fit but not ready to play. Ebu Adams comes on for Dazelle. Jared Harlock's got when you back 5 to 11 days, so we'll bring Jensen Metcalf in as well. Oh. Here we are. The lineup has been submitted. Come on. Big performance, lad. This is what we need. We need to show them what we're made of. Back-to-back matches within the space of a week. We have to be. Jesse Marsh leads at his Portsmouth side. We lead out our Scunny side. We shake the hands of Jesse Marsh. There's an early highlight. Within the first minute, there's a highlight. Parker. Bates waited for it. Ribeiro, Dan's Chalobah's there to clear. Fisher's won the header, but it's down to no one. Seanasea. We've kind of got away with that a little bit there. Conser. Into Crossley. Seanasea. Portsmouth are in a decent run of form, though. Dan's looked offside. He was, yeah. He was. Encourage. They've started the better. Ribeiro with a corner. Headed out by King. but it's only as far as Ribeiro. The shot from the edge of the box is on, and Alex Clare has put Portsmouth in front.
Emotional damage.
Berate. Right, we haven't started. We haven't started. Maybe this will wake us up. Or maybe this could just be the start of a long old afternoon. Hill. He's gone in. Right, we're all over the place right now. Konsa. Lekovic. Conceição. Crossley. They're playing us off the park here. Conceição into the box. Parker clears away. Right, win that Dracus. He has, but King can't get there. King is looking like a bystander in this. Right, Parker's won the header, but it's straight to Dan's. And Crossley's in, and it's deflected in. And it's looking like a long old afternoon here. It's looking like a long old afternoon. Wake up, lads. Wake up. There are players I could already sub off. But we're going to give it till half-time at least, and then we're going to see what happens. Villarroel. Fisher. He skipped past Conceição. He's found King, and... oh my god.
Oh, fuck. I can't believe you've done this.
King, do you like big matches? You're inconsistent. Yeah, you might come off. You might be one to come off. Right, Harlow. Jorgen crosses in towards Fisher, headed away. Paris Vinlov. Please cross it. It's cleared away. Parker. Down to Paris Vinlov. Villarroel. Parker. Paris Vinlov. Chalobah. This is nice play. Parker. Villarroel. Fisher's in behind. He's got into the penalty box. He's gone down. And the referee has pointed to a penalty. Is that VAR in this? Interesting. There's VAR in the playoffs. But we have a pen. 31 minutes. In the 31st minute. Oh, and Bates missed his first pen of the season. Of course he has.
I can't believe you've done this.
Of course he fucking has. Of course, when you need it to happen most. Right, Smith. Phillip. Parker, you got to go out to the fullback. Nice. Drive with it. Fisher, drive with it. Play the pass. Conceição's followed him all the way there. But Villarroel has done brilliantly there. Dracus. Smith. Dracus again. Out wide. Jorgen. Got to play a pass. Has found King. Jorgen. Crosses in. Fisher's at the back stick. Quansah heads away. Paris Vinlov wins it back. Villarroel goes down. Penref! Penref! Is this one going to be given? It's been awarded again. Right, second pen. It's Villarroel this time. Please don't miss as well. Villarroel scores. We're back in it. It's just his second goal for the club. But what a huge one at this moment in the tie. Considering we missed one just a few minutes before. We won't want half-time to come right now. But there's going to not be a highlight. I want a much better display in the second half. Right. Josh King is coming off. He's on a 6.3. He's not having a good game. Bate, I'm going to trust him for a little bit longer. But I am going to, despite the fact that he might not be getting a new contract, but it's purely more of the fact that he wants too much money. Right, there's a player off the pitch, which probably means there's a goal coming. I want it to be us winning the ball back and getting a goal. Hill. Into Konsa. Back to Hill. Portsmouth just keep in possession right now. Can we nip in and win it back? That's an interesting ball. Sean Stewart should get there. He's won it. He's got it under control at the second attempt. Fisher down the line towards Addo. He's done well to get away from Konsa, and he's gone for goal and hit the bar. Oh, that was nearly incredible. Drakus, he's got to go short. He's going to go short. To Villarreal. Drakus, go to Addo. Addo! Oh, it's wide of the mark. Oh, we're getting close though, chat. We're getting close. We are getting closer. Encourage the lads. Bates still on a 6.2 because of that pen mess. Right, I think we're going to have to switch this up. Can Wintle do a Mesro? He's going to have to be the one. Wintle on for bait. Drakus has not had a game. Let's bring Dobbin on. On that right-hand side. Chalobah hasn't had a great game either. Metcalf, you... 12, 14 and 10. Right, Jensen Metcalf's going to go in there. Right, on the hour. 2-1 is not the worst result in the world. But I'd rather go in level or in front. If we're going to have to go for... If we will go for the result if we need to. Smith wins the header. Villarreal. Stewart down the line to Fisher. He's tried to play a cross in and it's headed away. And now we're being countered on. But Kerr Smith... Oh, that's not good. Dan's over the bar. Okay, that's fine. We've absolutely battered them on the XGs. Because of 2 pens. Come on. Encourage. They're struggling to meet the pace of the game, aren't they? Come on, lads. Right, we're going to push for an equaliser. Like, we need to kind of push a little bit further forward. We're going to push the lines up. Prevent short GK distribution. We've made all our 5 changes. We're going to press higher up the pitch. See if we can get something from it. Hit the early crosses. Shoot on sight now. Be more expressive. Up the tempo. We need an equaliser, really. I don't want to go to Fratton Park needing to win. We won there earlier in the season. Can we get any highlight, FM? Any highlight? Oh, it's all over. It's all over. A Lewis Bate missed penalty is the difference, really. Their goalkeeper drops an 8 because of that save pen. You take about 1.5 when we still out XG'd and we created the more. I'm not certain. I'm not certain. We've got one more chance. But after that result, I know one thing's for certain. Ralph Rangnick, Scotland manager. Interesting. Interesting. But I know one thing's for certain. We will not be playing Josh King from the start in the second leg. He did nothing for us. Aldo will be starting, and if we need a goal... Not the first time they've had a Bavaria manager, no. Right. Palace have won 1-0. Paddy McCarthy might be doing himself all the favours to get himself the job. He's won 4 out of 4. He could get them promoted to the Premier League. Right, who's been called up? It's June and July. I don't care. Why are we getting players on international duty after the second leg? I don't need that. I do not need that in my life. Oh, I'm nervous, chat. I'm nervous. Right. What we will do is we'll speak to all the players on the day before, like the day of the game, about their training. Portsmouth are the favourite. But we need to be positive. We'll find out who we play here. If we go through, it will be QPR at Wembley. Sorry, Steve. It went to extra time, but you couldn't hold on in extra time. 4-0 to QPR. They are through to the playoff final. Can we do it? I'm nervous, chat. I'm panicking now. Could lose my job. Right, the board reckons we're going to lose. Right, come on. Come on, lads, right. Addo, on you get some. Who's not been in the best of form? Who's not been in great form? People are injured. Metcalf and Ebu Adams come into the team. Do we bring anybody else in? I think we backed the same team. We created the chances. We just didn't quite. They ran out of steam when it mattered, reminding me of my marriage. Jesus Christ. Right. I have faith in every single one of these players. No away goals in the playoffs. We just need to win. Jesse Marsh got the better of us at Scunthorpe Park. Can we get the better of them at Fratton Park? Yeah, UEFA scrapped them. They're still in the like domestic cups where there's 2 legs. I know like Spain still have it. Duarte, I know Italy still have it, I believe, as well. Right, Addo's lost out. Conceição, can we... He looks offside. It is a free kick. They've started quick again. We haven't. They're pressing us high. I might up the tempo just a little bit earlier. Just to see if we can break through some of the press. I'm going to berate. Right, Chalobah. Bait. Addo had made a run. Addo's made a decent run. Villarreal. Paris Vinlov. That's a poor touch. But Fisher, oh, it's a good save. That's an excellent chance for Fisher. Since we've upped the tempo, we've had the momentum. Corner from Drakus. Smith heads on, but that is high, wide, and not at all handsome. We just need 1 goal. We just need 1 goal. That's all we need. A clean sheet and 1 goal to force us extra time. Encourage the lads. There's a highlight right before half-time. A goal now would be sensational for us. Paris Vinlov has just got there, but it's not the greatest of passes. Severa, he's gone long. Can we win it back? Paul. Duarte, inside. Ribeiro, he looked offside. He looked offside. Lino. He's offside. He's offside. Right. We're panic over. Panic over. We don't need 2 anymore. He is offside. What was that? Start getting your acts together and playing football. Drakus is on a 6.3. He is looking like very much being one of the first casualties in this semi-final. Right, Villarreal's put a good foot in, but Claire has then picked it up. That is over the bar. We need something to go our way. We've had 68% of the ball, and we're just not creating anything. I'm just going to tell them to be a bit more expressive, but drop that tempo back down again, as Ribeiro has scored from a corner, and we now need a miracle.
Emotional damage.
Right, Drakus off for Dobbin. Fisher's not had a good game, so Mika Schroers comes on. We're going all out for it. We're going all out for it now. Be more expressive. Early crosses, shoot on sight. Counter on them. Take this off and this off. Press the goalkeeper. Get up. Get up. Who else is not there? Right, that's it. Right, Dobbin and Schroers. Go out there and make that difference. We need a miracle. Is it offside? No, it's not. And now we definitely need a miracle. And now we definitely need a miracle. Who else is not really doing much for us? Jorgen on a 6.3. Musa Mohammed, on you come. Perez Vinlo's on a 6.8, so I'll keep him on. I'm going to drop Bait back down. I'm going to bring Wintle and Metcalf on. Just stick them both as Mazzalas. We need to press high up the pitch. We need a hope and a prayer. We need 3 goals now in half an hour, less than half an hour. Schroers has lost out. And Lane is coming forward, but Jorgen's got back. But Maldini's there, and Maldini has made it 3. And that will probably see Portsmouth go into the playoff final. The playoffs was just one step too many. We just haven't done anything. We just haven't done anything. Like, we've just been picked off. Like, Maldini, have you been pressed? Yeah, you're supposed to be tightening. I hate... Do you know, I'm not going to change it now because there's no point, but I hate that because that just drags us out. I think I'm going to have to look at that next season when we look at opposition instructions. Dob him. Can we get a goal just for a bit of... just for a bit of something to cheer for? Addo does have one. Is it offside? No, it's onside. We have one back, at least. I feel like it's too little, too late, though. Given it's the 83rd minute and we'd still need 3 more. I mean, if we score from this corner, I mean, it's game on. Pen ref? I mean, Tom bottled 5-0. I don't think so, though. I don't think this is going to happen. I think Dan's is going to square it. Maldini's going to have a hat-trick. Portsmouth are going through.
Damage.
That is, yeah. That is one of Paolo's sons, yeah. He actually has 4. No, 3, yeah. He has a hat-trick. Because he had one disallowed. From a team that should never have been here, to get to the playoff semi-final, we just got to build on this now. Musa Mohammed, I mean, that's a red card. So Luke O'Connell was going to get himself suspended for the final, which is silly at this point in the game. Right, we've won it back. Bait. Schroers, Addo hits it straight at the keeper. He's offside anyway. It doesn't really matter. I'm furious. We are not happy. But At the end of the day, that is it. Jesse Marsh has got the better of us. Got a point against Young Boys, which is something. Good for you, Steve. We got nothing over the tie against Portsmouth. Send the assistant. We'll send Yaya Toure to it. Damp squid in the playoffs, but a great run to get there, yeah. Like, the end of season run, like from March to April, just the one defeat to Derby, and I thought when we lost that, that would be it. But then we won our last 6. Well, we won 5 of our last 6 to get there. But I think the Peterborough game was probably just one game too far. And then, yeah. Cal Roberts has won PFA League 2 Player of the Year. Good for him. Cal Roberts will be leaving us in the summer. But now we need to realistically look at this squad. And where we're going. I think people were getting... I think people were just running out of steam at the end. So Musa Mohammed is coming in as a backup fullback. On a free in the summer. I think we need a new striker. I'm going to let Josh King go. As much as he has good attributes, he's not everything I would want. Dazelle, I'm going to let go back from loan. Vinlov and Kerr Smith would be the only one that I'd want to keep. 6.5k a week we will do. What's the initial budgets for the season? So we've got 5 mil in the 5 mil in the transfer budget and 8 grand in the wage. We're gonna just drop that down a little bit to give us more money to work from wage wise. Supporter profile update. I feel so that there's just I feel like it's the fact it's the damp squid feeling that we haven't got there. Like, even if we gave them a game, like, but we just didn't. We gave them a game in the first leg, but just fell apart in the second leg. Second championship. It would help if I can spell championship. Second championship summer window. Beaten in playoffs. Right. So we got that hard. We got a little bit of time before we finish. Right. Luca Phillip was really good. Like, I'm not too happy. Now I think we need a new Mazzala. Dazelle's going to come out because he's not going to stay on. Perez Vinlov is not going to come back. Sean Stewart is somebody that, like, he doesn't like big matches. I think we're going to let him go. Kerr Smith we want to keep around. Jorgen is there. We've got Musa Mohammed coming. So again, I'm going to get rid of Stewart from this team. Then we've got Harlock and Wintle. Harlock's contract expires in the summer. I feel like I want new Mazzalas. I think Harlock's going to go as well. Josh King's going as well. I don't mind Dracus and Fisher staying out wide. Lewis Bate back in his DLP role, which he prefers to be in. Denilson Mayhew's contract expires in the summer, so he's going to go. And Alex Kirk wants to leave, so we're going to... He can bring around 65k. Considering we sold him on a free, it would get his 1.2 wage bill a week off. So again, it's around about the same, and we lose there. Let's offer him out for 100k. Let's just see if we can get anybody to bite on 100k. I don't care. I clicked the wrong thing on my PC. Amazing. There we go. So if we're looking at our starting 11 right now, Musa Mohammed is coming in. I don't necessarily know if I need him. If we want to get anybody on free transfers, yeah. If we want to get anybody on ESC, we're going to have to probably let one of our ESC people go. Now, out of all of the ESC people, I'm probably thinking Jorgen is probably the one that would be most likely to go. He's valued at between 2 and 5 million. He's not wanted by anybody yet. Can we get... Because this is not how I'm playing. Okay, we got rid of the counter-attacking one at least. There. What do they want us to do next season? Avoid relegation. See you next season, lads. Right. Do we go to the Algarve? Where do we go? We've got Switzerland. No, let's go to the Algarve. Let's go to the Algarve. Why not? He doesn't there. We're getting a stadium expansion. What is our current I don't know why they're using some of this money to do a stadium expansion, if I'm being honest. Can we improve training facilities and the youth level? If we're doing it, we might as well do it all. If we're doing it, we might as well do it all. Oh, improving our youth level. I agree. Didn't even need to request that one. The youth level's going up. Follow up your interest on Kerr Smith. I can't make an offer for him, but his contract, I'm fairly certain, expires at Aston Villa. Yeah. His contract expires at the end of June. So from the end of May, we can then make a bid for him. Luke Williams, mate. Do you know what? He is a manager. But I think we have a good look. Yeah, he feels wanted. Right. So, if we're looking at the team now, I think strikers is where we want to go. The guy that I do want, the guy that I want is the guy at Man United. I don't know if he's going to be in their senior squad. Yeah, this is the guy that I want. This is the guy that I want next season. I don't know if they're going to want to bring him to the first team, but if I can get this guy to play up front next season for us, I think he's going to be incredible. Consistent. Light-hearted personality's not great, but like he's already getting caps. I'm guessing for Poland rather than England. Yeah. Yeah. So, hello, Dino. How are you? But this is the guy I think that I want. I think that's who I want. We will obviously look at the Premier League and all of that for release players and have a look. We're all good, mate. We got knocked out in the semi-finals of the playoffs. 6-1 on aggregate. We somehow made a run to the playoffs where genuinely I don't know how we made it. But considering on the XG table, it can't even tell us now. But yeah, Like, if we look at the combined table, like, our away form was better than our home form. Not by much in the end, actually. But this was our first season in the Championship, yeah, and we made playoffs. So, yeah, it's not the end of the world that we've not got promoted. The fact that we've got to the playoffs is incredible. Considering on the season preview, we're like 21st predicted. So, like, I'm okay with that. But now we're looking to basically, we're going to look towards the end of May and then try and get some players scouted, basically. Okay, they want us. They're gonna reject this. Okay, right. They're not gonna improve either of them, but the youth level is being increased. Okay, that is there. Hassan Huttel has interest in Adam Lewis. I mean, interesting. But yeah, Man United have some unbelievable players in their under-21s. Like, to the point where I actually want to get a team report on who's the best scout that we've got. In terms of scouts, in terms of judging ability, probably. Or judging potential. Judging ability is Daniel, and he can also judge potential at 15. Yeah. Okay, so Daniel Kurashkin is the guy that I want to get this team report. So that we can actually have a full look at that under 21s. Because there's some good players in there. It's the playoff final at Wembley. QPR against Portsmouth. Who are we not playing next season? It's the same day as the FA Cup final. Interesting. QPR get promoted to the Premier League. So it means we will play Portsmouth. It's the 120th minute winner for QPR. End of season review. It's the first trophyless season of the save. Drakus was signing of the season. But yeah. So we're happy with what we've got. We reached the playoffs. We just couldn't quite make it out of the playoffs. A 6-2 aggregate defeat to Portsmouth was the end result. And yeah, basically, we're going to look to now move forward. The competition prize money has dropped ridiculously because obviously the cup run last season. And the same with the matchday commercial revenue. Broadcast revenue from being in the Championship, obviously getting more game times on the Championship. Pretty much how we lined up for most of the season is correct there. But yeah. We have finished. We'll receive 4.82 for participating in the Championship as part of the solidarity payment. Brighton win the FA Cup. Amari Kellyman at Aston Villa. Morning, Murph. How are you? I think he'd be okay, but probably as a backup. He's not a starter for me, I don't think. Not for what I'm looking at anyway. So tired. I'm also feeling slightly drained, Murph. We made first season in the championship, we made the playoffs. We won 5 of our last 6 to get there. We made the playoffs and then got battered by Portsmouth 6-2. So yeah, so now we're looking to start to get towards the beginning of June, basically, to start looking at players for thingy. Kirk to discuss personal matters. What do you want, mate? What do you think's at 65k? Fine. Do you know what? Fucking let's just offer you out 65k and just get you gone. I don't want you here. He can do almost all forward positions and roles. Yeah, I know, but I'm just looking like not Kirk, Kellyman. Like, and he could be quite good, but I think the 10 decisions kills him. So bend it off, now I'm back from work. And, yeah, you gotta take care of yourself sometimes. Like, I think he could be good, don't get me wrong, as there. But I think that it's that 10 decisions that causes me to go, If that was 13 like his composure, I'd be all for it. If it was 13 composure, I'd probably be more for it. Just being purely straight there with you. I also think he's never going to hit that potential unless he plays consistently. And I don't think I'm going to be able to be the one to give him that potential. That playing time. But yeah, it was a very good season, yeah. Considering we didn't win any of our first 9 home games either, Murph. New scouting budget. We've got 239k. Why have we only got 200? That allows us to still do World for 8 months of the season. So like 7 to 8 there. But yeah, QPR promoted to the Premier League. Brighton won the FA Cup. Right, let's get closer to that. Harrison Parker named as Championship Young Player of the Year. That's good. Joshua King for Scotland and Perez Villa for Sweden have been called up. They're not even my players. They're not even my players. He's a League One level centre-back, yeah. He's actually not bad, you know. He's at Posh, though. When does his contract expire? 31, yeah. I'm not going to be able to sign him. It's the 11 marking on him. 11 marking to our position. I think we do need... Yeah, so we want to go and get Kerr Smith permanently. And then basically we just want to kind of get to the 1st of January, 1st of July. To then... The Man United scouting report. Under 21s. Can we just scout every single one of them, please, for a week? Until full knowledge. Like, because there's a few of these players here that could be quite good. Like Jack Fletcher, we looked at the end of didn't look too bad as a Mazzala. Like those 16 decisions, so like the 10 off the ball is and the 8 anticipation, which is killing his star rating. But yeah, if we look at the ability on here, Valentin Vidal the clubs no longer require his services. I can't sign him because of the rules of the save. Andrea Bellotti is... I mean, he's got no physicals now. So he's looking at leaving at the end of his contract from Ipswich. He's not horrible. Left-sided centre-back. Like, he doesn't like big matches, but he's consistent. He's not bad. Who's he wanted by? Blackburn and Luton. He's got no physicals now. Literally me today, yeah. Let's get a scout report on you. Would you be interested? He's very keen on signing for us. I'm looking to see what options are available to him. That's fair. He'd want how much? Okay, yeah, we're not gonna sign you then. Giuseppe Arena. Now you're pacey, and that's about it. Nicholas Bode. Ooh, what's your? It's the 10 work rate. I want a better work rated striker than that. Let's have a look. We won't be able to really see it until we tick over to June, who's going to have their contracts ended in July 1st. Alex Kirk has got there. That's, yeah, we're not doing the loan. We'll just take the 65k from one of those two and let him go to Scotland. We will need centre-backs. We will need... So we'll need a centre... We'll need a... So we got Fredrickson that we can keep around. Like, if we get Kersmith, like... That's great, even if then we drop him. Because I do want to play Harrison Parker. Because I still feel like he's got really, really good... It says he was only, like, championship potential, right? But, like, I feel like he could be... He's at that age where he could do really, really well. And I love the 6'2" with 16. I love the physicals. If he improves both of these sides, I think he could be really, really good. Northampton for Carlon Grant and Spezia to sign Jefferson Paz. He actually wouldn't have been too bad, alright back, but I think, again, I want to look into that a little bit more. I think the left back is something where we need to go for. Ask you to stay. Good. Youngster Baude. Francesco Pio Esposito is doing all kinds of bits for Napoli. You were playing for Angers. Yeah, you've not really... You're there. He's rejected Bristol City. Good news. And we go forward. We're nearly at the 1st of June, so we can then sort about that. He is good, but he's 5'10". This is my issue with him. Yeah? He's incredible. Yeah. I think he would have been incredible as a ball winning midfielder. I think he'd be incredible as a BWM. But at 5'10", he's not a centre back to me. Not one that I want anyway. But he is incredible, attribute wise, for this level, especially physically. If he was 5'10" with 20 jumping reach, then I'd be a little bit more like, okay, I'd be prepared to take the risk. That would be the only real other way I'd look at him and go, that might be something. Scunthorpe are yet to decide terms with him, purely because, right, Lewis Bate needed a new contract. We did say we'd offer him one, because we do want it. I don't really want to pay you that much. 15 is probably about as max as I would want to go for you. Can we do 15 on a 4-year deal? Can we do 15, please? 15.25. We'll give you an assist bonus as well. We'll pop you in a 5k assist bonus to do 15. We'll offer you that. Do you know what? That's fine. I want Lewis Bate here. He's wanting to be sold. There's no offers right now. Right, get yourself offered out as just transfer listed. You've got 2.6 million as a price tag, so 2.6 million will be quite nice to get for you. Tomorrow evening, 2.3. Do you know what? I'll take that. 2.3. You only take 7%. Like, I'm quite happy with that. Rafa Varane's retiring. Interesting. No, we're giving him a new contract, which ups that to like 20 million. Like they have there, he's shown promise. We'll offer him a like future prospect with a loan contract. That's fine. I don't know why I just offer you 1 year, but these staff contracts set to expire. I'm gonna have a re-look through my staff again. Just try and see if we can get some bigger, like better attribute stuff. Blackpool in offer for Semeyu. You take 175k of the 2.5 mil. Blackpool, if you want to give me 2.5 mil, that's fine. That gives me 2.5 million nicely. I'm not gonna complain about that. He won the Young Player of the Month for May. He played 1 game. He's actually really, really good. He'd be a 8 decisions, but better work rate, but the decisions... Ooh. He's unavailable for loan anyway. That's a shame. Because I think he would have been great. The 8 decisions would have been the iffy one for me, but like... But 13 work rate or something like that on him, that just means that when we press, they're going to press a little bit more as well. Wait, we took a bank loan out to do? Was that to do the stadium expansion? Why? We have 0 net debt though, so the only debts we have are bank loans, which is not my thing. No, we're not. Give you a coaching badge. Sam Roblett set to sign for Scunthorpe. Good for you. Right. That's the one thing we need to do. Kerr Smith, approach to sign. He says he only wants squad player. That's excellent news. Can we drop you down to 7k? Let's try 6.5. Let's be cheeky on a 4-year deal. 6.75. Oh, let's go. That's great. I'll take you. Kerr Smith then is in. That's huge. Because he's been great for us this season. He's been pretty darn good for us this season. And to only go on like a £6,000 a week contract would be very, very, very nice. Right. Now what we need to do. Now what we need to do is look into players in range. We have world view on. So that's not an issue for us. But yeah, edit search. Contract expire in 1 month. So like Cyprian, I mean, I remember when you used to be an absolute machine. Let's get a scout report on you for a week. Moy Gomez. You're a winger with 8. Yeah, no thank you. Diego fullback. Left-sided fullback. 32 years old. Contracted to Derby. If Derby are letting you go, I think you're probably on your way out of there. Adama Traore. The one from... He's at Wimbledon. Interesting. Like, we'll get a week on you. Have we got any position filters on? No. Just transfer. What is... Interested in transfer. Doubtful. Let's get that in. Right. So now there's a few more people in here. Yan and Veyu. You're meh anyway. Karsdorp is an interesting one. He probably can't run anymore. So Che Adams is an interesting one. He's leaving Southampton. We'll get a report on him anyway because we'll need to scout him. But Che Adams is I think he'd be alright for this level. I don't know. Patrick, I used him at Napoli, loved him as a libero. Not Napoli in my Lazio in my thingy, but he's now at Rotherham, so that kind of shows you where he's going. Pione Sisto. Emil Kraft. Like, I think I'm also going to do a quick thing of taking this down to about the age of, like, 30. And just then having a look here. Because I feel like this will give us a better idea of people that might have some form of legs in them still. Rather than anything else. Or do I get to the 1st of July? Because the thing is that this season started in July. We're in a better position where we have a squad. Yeah, it started at the end of July. Kirk's set to sign for Ross County, so he's going. So Kirk's going and Mayu are going. Which means, right, you come out. Jensen Metcalf will come in here instead. Possibly to be our backup Mesna? No, he'd probably be the backup Box and Winter would be the backup Mez. Yeah. So that will probably... No, not that way. Probably that way. We're going to want a new, proper, like, good starting Mez. What have we got in here? Like, Habib Diarra, you look pretty darn good. You're listed. Your contract expires next season. Okay. Aaron Ramsey, is that the... No, that's the Aston Villa one. Not the... He looks good. How are you at Wrexham? Probably the 12.5 grand a week that you're getting paid to be in what, League 2? League 1. Did they get promoted from League 1? No, they lost in the final. RIP. Ian Everett can't do it for them. Sonny Perkins. They've transfer listed him. He's only a 2.5 star player now for us, but man, what a guy he was. What a guy he was. Like, he genuinely did the business for us. Anderson vs Boas. Now, any relation to Andre, mate? No. Recommendations are these. Interested in transfer? He's interested. Xavier Simmons from Hull. So he's probably leaving on a free then. Yeah. He's a ball winner midfielder though. We don't really play ball winners. You can't really... You are a DM. You're not really at the level that we want either. You're not at the level either. You possibly could have been, but no. Rayan. No, you're not great. You're at Le Havre anyway in League 2. What is our filter? Why is it current like that? No. I wanted it like this. Josh Griffiths is... Right, so... Yeah, you're like that. You're like that. Why was my left midfield one like that? This one... Not... The ongoing... Where do you change this? Ongoing. Then DM is the same. And then this one. Any role. There and there. Why was this... Why is this like causing me issues? Like, I made that ongoing as well. AMC, AMR even, AML. Yep. And then striker. Yeah, right. Is there any good strikers in here? Matteo Joseph. Are you the one at Leeds that just scored? Yeah, you are. You're the one that just scored 2 against Chelsea last night for Leeds. I'm fairly certain you are. Simon Dean at Liverpool. He's a false 9. I feel like he'd be a really good Mazzala as well. I reckon he could be a really good Mazzala. Unflappable personality as well. This is the thing. Even looking at forwards, like if they can play centre midfield like this guy, he probably would actually be a decent Mazzala. Who wants him? He's loan listed. Blackburn and Huddersfield. What would Liverpool want for him on loan? They'd want me to pay all 33 grand a week of his wages. They want him to play as a box to box, which is really interesting. Shows exactly what Liverpool think they want him to become. And I actually think he could do a box to box role as well. I think he could be an incredible box to box, but just not what we need right now. I think we've actually got enough in the box to box. I want someone that's going to play a Mez.
Shalom.
Uber Haxaloo, thank you very much for the follow. I do appreciate it. I hope you're doing well. You're on loan from Bristol City. 10 work rate again. That's my issue. These 10 work rate players, they're not necessarily... They're good, but they're not quite Carling. That's really kind of what I'm thinking. We need someone with a bit more work rate. Like, Michael Obafemi would have been great, because he actually had that 14 work rate. But there, Nico Paz. Is there Arno Ortiz? You're not great. David? No. One's in progress. You're seeing Traore. Why are you in progress? He's never going to be good enough. The fact that you reckon he's 3-star is questionable in the slightest. I mean, can you play anywhere? Yes. Manager, can you play it? Can you play this position? This guy, yes. He literally can play anywhere. None in progress there. 1 in progress here. Maxi Ribeiro. I think we're okay for thingies. Why are you... Like, why are you searching for those level players when they're not great? Right, okay. Scouting team at capacity. Board. Could we ask for more scouts? Like, I think we need more scouts just to get some more people in. I mean, we're not looking forward to it, but if we can fill the stadium out, okay. Jamie Jones has sensationally quashed reports of that. Like, you give me 2.5 and we'll do it. Cool. Give me 2.5 and we'll do it. More scouts are allowed. How many more? 2 more. That's nice. Actually, let's look at our recruitment team. Is there any scouts in here that we think, like this guy, 11 and 14, like, as much as you're okay, I'm gonna... When's your contract 2? It expires. He's on a month-to-month. Terminate. Like, just terminate Leon's contract now. My DOF is... I need a new DOF. Right, okay. First of all, new DOF needed. We've got like a National League level DOF. That needs to change. Mr. Thomas Hengen. Oh, look, now this is more what we need as a DOF. 16s and 15s. This is better. Director of football. Can we make it 3 years, my guy? Can we make it 3? Yeah, look at that. Right, that's something. That's big news. Blackpool bring Basham back to the club. They've hired him as a manager after he was playing for them for 4 years. Interesting. Right. let's look at a couple of staff. Actually, recruitment team in general. So the director of football is terrible. The loan manager, I don't know if we're gonna get many better loan managers right now. But yeah, I think anybody, right, you month to month. No, you've got a contract for a couple more years. So again, we're going to look at the staff over the, like in the gap between the streams, between now and Sunday, basically. Between now and Sunday, I'm going to get into, there, Lewis Bate has, signed his new deal, 22.5 million. He has a match highest earner clause on him. Which isn't great, but like I'm hoping I'm not paying anybody more than I hope I'm not paying anyone more than like 15 grand a week anyway, to the point where Lewis Bate can be that highest paid player. Right. The one thing that we need probably the most, and I'm gonna remove this. Loan listed, interested in a loan, not transfer. There's going to be a load. Toplam Matty, I mean, from Everton, he's not bad. He's not bad. Yankumba Minter is loan listed by Newcastle. Ooh. Now he actually is I don't know how good he's gonna be now, but I know if you start using him early enough in the set, like in the game, and you can get him early, he's actually really, really good. Yankumba Minter as like a right winger. He can't play striker. Right, I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna end the stream here, and we're gonna head to and then basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get to July 1st off of that's a load of people on loan. We're gonna head to January. We're gonna head to July the 1st, and then off stream, and then we're gonna play and we're basically gonna go from there. And basically, what we aim to do is build our squad from July the 1st. Once all the Premier League players have sort of been released, that we can have a look at. All the loans have sort of gone back and reset, and then we can assess our squad. Hopefully now we will have Kirk's joining in a week's time. Hopefully Kerr Smith will accept the contract we've offered him. I don't think anybody else has bid for him. Okay, Scunthorpe, so Blackburn and Ipswich have bid for Kerr Smith. But we've offered him what he wanted. Like, if we don't get Kerr Smith, we'll find another centre back. Which we do need, because we're selling the only ones we have currently right now that would play if we didn't was Mr. Fredrickson. And Mr. Fredrickson's good, don't get me wrong. Like, he is okay. But I don't really want to be dealing with him right now. Musaf Mohammed is joining us anyway. I'm not really interested. The only person I might have been would have been King, but his contract doesn't expire for another 2 to 3 years anyway. Yeah. And I'm not really wanting to continue the loan. Perez Vinlov. Now, he's as a loan I'd be interested in keeping. But yeah, that is for me to decide in between sort of now and July the 1st. So let's go and figure out somebody to go and raid. Thank you to everybody that's been involved in and around the chat. Spinsy FC, thank you very much for the follow. If you are new around here and you haven't followed and you'd like Spinsy would like to, please, very much would help me out. I'm on 933. I'd love to hit 1,000 followers at some point, just purely for my ego. But yeah, if you're new around here, the Twitter is in the chat, the Discord is in the chat. Once we finally get Scunthorpe to the Prem, I will probably start being able to. I'll eventually get around to recording TikToks again. Just work's been absolutely busy right now, and it's going to be a lot more busy for the next couple of weeks, because the fun and joys of a competitor that is across the road from you closing for 2 weeks. So, yeah. If you prefer watching your content as YouTube Shorts, there it's also there. And if you've missed and you're new around here and you want to just have a little brief look at how we've done throughout the entire save, all the VODs from the streams go live onto a separate YouTube. There is one that has just gone live at 12 o'clock today. It would have been from the start of the season, ending the summer transfer window from today's from the championship. But 6th place in the Champo is not bad. It's a shame that we couldn't quite. Defeat to Portsmouth was there, and it's a shame that that's the case because, you know, it's not what we want to do. But we would have loved to have made the Prem. But let's go and find someone to send you lovely people over to on Football Manager 2024. Do you know what? He's done. I would probably be going there to watch him anyway. So, yeah, I think that's where I might, go, because there's nobody really else that I see. So we're gonna go and we're gonna raid the world's most okayest streamer, Mr. Second Yellow Card. We love Matt, and I'm gonna be there watching him anyway. So, and it's the first time I've ever had a chance to just drop in and say hi. So yeah, go and say hi to Matt. He's doing his Malta Build donation. I will be back on Sunday to do the transfer window. So yeah, that will be fun, and we will try and build a squad that maybe at the second attempt this time can get us out of the championship. We only finished 16 points off the top. It's not too far away, considering we are a squad that's predicted relegation. So go and say hi to Matt. I will be back on Sunday. Have a lovely rest of your week, and I'll see you Sunday. And for fuck's sake, Portsmouth, why couldn't you have let us get to Wembley?